Good afternoon. Welcome to Take 5. Chef Billy Boyer joins us from Chef Billy at your service. Great to see you again, Billy.
John, good to see you too.
All right, get me started. I love macaroni and cheese. I like your take on it. It looks beautiful. I can't wait to see how to make it.
Well, John, one of the things is we have traditional Southern macaroni and cheese, and I just want to take it up a little bit. So we're putting Gorgonzola in it, Italian cheese blend with Asiago cheese, and then we're going to make our custard just like traditional Southern style macaroni and cheese.
That's old school mac and cheese.
Yes, it is. It's traditional. So what we're going to do, I've already put some olive oil in our pan here. We're going to go ahead and put half the macaroni noodles in, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you follow with the Gorgonzola cheese.
Just enough olive oil to coat the bottom of the dish.
Absolutely.
Not a whole lot, but...
It gets soupy otherwise, and so you want just enough because you don't want it to stick and turn
Now, how many
into a
layers
burnt
of this? Should I put all of the Gorgonzola
About half of it.
Okay.
And we're going to do half. And then what we're going to do is we're going to roll right into making the custard.
All right.
This is actually one of the recipes, John, for my upcoming cookbook. It should be out in just a couple weeks.
Great.
It's called Chef Billy.
What a chef eats at home.
Yes. Right. And because I always get that, well, what do you eat at home? So, and then we're going to go ahead and sprinkle a little bit more Gorgonzola over the top, and then I'll sprinkle some of the Italian cheese blend over the top. And as you see, this is real quick and simple. Again, kind of goes along with my company concept. But then again, if they don't want to cook it at home, they can always call me, and I'll do the grocery shopping and fix their meals for them.
And that's what Chef Billy at your service means. He will come take care of your needs, make you some dinners. You can put them, some of them away. You have one that night, put some of them in the freezer. You're good to go.
Yes, sir.
All right.
So now we're on to the custard, and what we're going to do for the custard, if you'll go ahead and put the eggs into the blender.
All right. That's 4 eggs.
And then we're going to put about 8 garlic cloves in there. They've been roasted off. And everybody's, why do you use so much? Roasted garlic is a lot more mild. And then we're going to go with a teaspoon of salt and a half a teaspoon of pepper.
All right. Okay. 6 cloves of unroasted garlic would be probably overpowering.
It would be
this,
murderous,
roasted,
yes.
It's going to be just right.
And if you'll just put the lid on there and then just hit pulse on the very far right side there, just 2 times. Okay. Then I'm going to slide the milk here, and then what we'll do is...
All right, so you've heated up some milk, and looks like, what is that in there? What herb?
We put rosemary in here.
Oh, okay.
Because the rosemary, actually, you put just a little bit of rosemary and one little hint. If you're using fresh rosemary, the recipe is on WKRG.com, but I have 1 tablespoon of fresh rosemary. If you're using dried herbs, you only want to use 1/3.
You ready for this?
Go ahead and pour it over the top.
Here we go. Yeah, now this is like a lot of your recipes. Very traditional, but with your own modern spin, and I like that.
Oh, absolutely. Just like the barbecue chicken here, nothing goes better with macaroni and cheese than barbecue chicken, but what I did today is I did a soy Asian influence because, as we were talking about earlier, the South is the richest culture for food because we have so many great influences here that a lot of the other parts of the country, they're one predominant influence where we have Caribbean, we have Haitian, African, Scandinavian, and French, and it's all encapsulated in all of our foods, and it's so great.
I keep putting this on here. Should I stop at some point?
No, absolutely. Go ahead. The whole custard will go in there.
All right, we'll do that. In the meantime, tell me how folks can get a hold of you. I know you not only come and chef for folks, do personal chefing, but you teach classes and you do a lot of other things as well.
I do gourmet dinner parties too, 5-course dinner parties in home, traditional butlered service. Best way to get a hold of me is actually trychefbilly.com.
Okay, trychefbilly.com.
Absolutely, and while they're at it, they can just go ahead and try Chef Billy.
All right, and will you, once the book comes out, will you be able to order it through trychefbilly.com?
Yes, if they go ahead and send me an email, first 50 people that email me, I'm going to actually send a free EPUB out to them.
Great. All right, how long am I going to cook this for?
We're going to cook that at 350 for about 35 minutes until it sets up, and this is what it looks like when it's done.
That turns out 6 kinds of pretty. It is some fine looking stuff there. Billy, always a pleasure.
Thank you, John.
Chef Billy at your service. Chef Billy Boyer. There's the number on the screen, 593-9193.